Hi, I'm Tanya EB, and today I'm making now and later spinach pie. Which is exciting, but I'm actually recording this intro later as opposed to now because I forgot to record it, and then I made the pie, and then I remembered, and now it is now, but it's also later. Whatever. Now and later, spinach pie. So this is fun because I'm always looking for healthy ways to get out my deep aggression and rage. It's not even really against anything specific. It's just that, I don't know, I get angry sometimes. So, this is a fun way to be like, I gotta twist all that up. Like, good, oh, it feels so good. And then I'll just put that in there. Don't worry about the, how gross this gets because you just wash it and it's fine. And we have some fancy ingredients. We have spinach and some kale that I have gently and lovingly squeezed the life essence out of. We have onions, which I'm going to soften. Feta cheese. Parmesan, breadcrumbs, and eggs. Okay, and recording in my head isn't in there, so I can just do this and have a conversation with you. Hi. So this is, I've got my onions that I've softened with a bunch of garlic. The garlic smells good. I'm not crazy about the smell of onions. And then you just mix in the other ingredients and you'll make one pie for now and one pie for later, which is great because there's so many times where I'm like, oh, what are we gonna eat? I'm so annoyed. And you just pull it out of the freezer and you're like, it's all here, I'm so organized. So I got spinach and kale, Parmesan, ton of feta. Because that is what makes it taste good, is the feta. Some breadcrumbs. And then you need 4 to 8 eggs of beaten eggs. So I'm gonna beat them. Bad eggs, bad. Add a little salt first because that will help the eggs break down, apparently. I don't know, maybe this is the thing, maybe not. Interesting. You're a bad egg, bad. But I love you. Thank you. Okay. And then this goes in here. So this pie, it's sort of like a quiche, but it's really more like Spanakopita. Spanakopita. Whatever. Because it's not as eggy. Which I appreciate because I love the idea of quiche, but the actual quiche, I'm not so much a fan of. And you just give this a good stir. Oh, it looks really, really good. Goodness. So, you see that? It looks really good. Looks like I know what I'm doing. And then you take fancy pie for now. Goes in there. Smush, plop and smush. That's what I like to call this, plop and smush. And then you're not so fancy for later. I might not have quite enough yet. Not quite enough. I'm gonna put it in a different bowl, but I still have enough for now and later. And if I had made the full recipe, there would be plenty. But I didn't. I just didn't. Okay, so this is my favorite part because this is actually kind of fun. And you'd think I'd get my knives ready ahead of time. Nope. So when you make Spanakopita, you have to do a lot of extra work. You got to roll them into triangles and butter them, and there's a lot of anxiety and stress. I don't like that in cooking. I like things easy. So this, you can see I'm taking the phyllo, and I'm cutting it into ribbons. This actually reminds me, this is a good Christmas dish. Because like, it's green and white, and then you could just put something red on there, like a pepper. Christmas. So then you put it in here, it's like little shreds, and then this is the brilliant thing. You're gonna put your olive oil on there, and fluff it around, get in there, and then this is what goes on your pie. So, but I can't tell you how pretty it is, and it's like super easy. Why does life have to be complicated all the time? And you look super fancy. You're like, I'm a fancy schmancy cook. And this stuff gets some olive oil goodness on there and it crisps up. Oh my gosh, it's so good. It's crazy good. I do that one more time. Olive oil goodness. So we get a little bit more. Actually, that needs a little bit more. So I eyeball that. And then it goes on your pie. And then you freeze one for later. And you eat one for now. Or you could freeze both for later. Or you could give one away. I mean, it's endless possibilities. And we'll try this a little bit later after I'm done playing. Oh my gosh, it's so fun. Okay. So usually when I try something, I have a glass of wine and I have my dogs. Well, the dogs are here, but I'm just too hungry. I just want to eat. So I'm gonna try this. Looks pretty good. Could serve this with bruschetta or polenta. Bruschetta would make it like Christmassy. I'm gonna try it. I need to get the crispy part. Okay, get that. I'll want this part. Oh, it's a big bite. It's a big bite. It's delicious. It's one of my favorite things because it's super easy and it looks fancy. It's crispy, cheesy, salty, buttery. All the good things. Plus, there's like a lot of iron in there, which is good because you like need that. But mostly it's just delicious. See you next time.